Good evening and welcome. I'm Selena Mead with the Vsb Tv 11 Evening News on this Friday, June the 20th. In our top story tonight, over 160 racing yachts in 14 different classes are surging into the North Atlantic from the harbor of Newport, Rhode Island this evening on their 635-mile thrash to the Onion Patch, led by the training sloop Spirit of Bermuda. Race Press Officer Talbot Wilson spoke to Vsb News' Brian Darby as the last class got away at 4:30 Bermuda time.
It was a great day in Newport. Nice weather for sailing, and Spirit got off first, and they were maybe 3 or 4 minutes off the line, so that they were being cautious. But she looked great going across the starting line. We saw Nasty Medicine. They got a good start. And Crossfire from St. George's also got a good start. They're in the Gibbs Hill division. And they're the slowest boat in that division, so they were quite a bit behind. But it's a handicap race, and it may be a small boat race, and they could do it all.
Now, is the weather conditions helpful to them?
I think it might be helpful down the road, down past the middle of the course. The weather's supposed to build out of the southwest, and if they position themselves right, they ought to have a screaming ride into Bermuda.
Now, they're great big boys. The boys expect to get down there in 2.5 days. How will they do?
They'll sail the course fast, and they can get down through the Gulf Stream first and get the new wind first. But if there's some shifty stuff right in the middle of the course, so we don't know really how it's going to play out.
But on the face of it, not a record-breaking conditions.
I don't think so. That people can watch this on the internet. They can track the boats. So there's a site, if you go to BermudaRace.com and click on Race Tracker, then people can use their computer and watch the boats coming into Bermuda and judge what time they're going to finish. And there'll be a lot of people in Bermuda next week, I'll tell you.
The exciting thing is a number of boats in that race have never raced to Bermuda before. That's a good sign, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
A 19th century portrait of a black guitarist, which has never been exhibited in a museum, is on loan to the Bermuda National Gallery during the 11th Bermuda Biennial. The painting is by Austrian artist Louise de Braux, who is said to have been a good friend of King Edward VII. It is from the collection of Newark, New Jersey resident Dr. Algernon Phillips, who explains its provenance to VSB's Charles Webb.
I purchased the painting in 1966 in Madrid, Spain. I bought it on a place called the Rostra, which is a 400-year-old market in Madrid. It's a kind of a throwaway market. I was initially impressed by its stretcher. I'm sort of into art. I saw it from the back side. It was an unusual stretcher. I hadn't seen a stretcher like that before. I flipped it over. It's a black figure. I was totally stunned. Painting was covered with mud. It was dirty. There was a footprint on it. Purchased it, brought it home to the United States. Over the next 5 years, I probably spent close to $1,000 reconditioning it, cleaning it, framing it, and it sat in my home since that time.
So what was it that motivated you to bring it out of hiding, so to speak?
Actually, my daughter, who comes to Bermuda, mentioned about the Biennial, mentioned about this wonderful gallery, and said, maybe they would be interested. I dated sometime around 1870. She presented in the Salon in Paris, 1877, 78, and 79. She is probably among the first women to present in the Salon. So she's significant from that standpoint.
The Bermuda National Gallery is excited to have this painting as a part of the 11th Biennial. It's important because it's faced in the context of representations here, and we just think that having this painting adds to the fullness of what we offer here at the Bermuda National Gallery.
The big brothers and sisters of Bermuda have consistently made an effort to pair young children with a mentor to help guide them and to add a positive element to their lives. The charity has organized an upcoming event called How Much Will You Pay to See Me? That will involve local celebrities showcasing various dares at Harbor Nights. VSB's Julia Smatt spoke with Katrina Painter of Big Brothers and Sisters about the important role the charity plays in children's lives, particularly boys, as well as about the event.
To it. And our young boys definitely need those mentors. We want to make sure that our boys are engaging in the community. We don't want them to get involved in violence and a gang life or anything like that. We want them to be citizens of Bermuda.
So you have a fun, exciting upcoming event next week. Can you tell me what it's all about?
Oh my goodness. This is called How Much Would You Pay to See Me? It is a Dare Non-Talent show. It's about local celebrities in Bermuda. We reached out to them and we said, listen, we're trying to do a fundraiser for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Would you put yourself out there and do a dare? Now, I had some people that were a little resistant at first, but then some people just were like, you know what, I'm down for the cause. People like Miss Bermuda, she's going to be jumping overboard in a tiara and a gown. Wow. You know what I mean? Don Burgess is going to be covered in cockroaches on French. I don't know how we're going to do this. I mean, we're still trying to work out the particulars for that part. We also have Senator Jeff Barron, and you know, the ladies for some reason seem to love this gentleman. We're going to be auctioning him off. And then we have Chris Famous, and you know, people love to hate him, and he knows that, so I can say that live on the air. And he is going to get up there and wear an OBA t-shirt. He is going to wear Somerset colors, and he is going to be importing Dunkley's milk and drinking it live at Harbor Nights.
VSB News also spoke with two of the contestants, radio co-host Miss Fancy and well-known photographer Glenn Tucker, about what inspired them to take part in this worthwhile event.
In my prior life, and so I know the importance of having our kids mentored and the importance of them being assisted throughout their daily lives throughout the school system. So I saw some of the deficits, and then when it was brought to me, I just said, look, how could I not? Like, they're our children, they're our future, and the way things are looking right now, we really need to be a part of all that our children are involved in. So that's basically why I got involved in that.
Whoever knows me knows I've always done things for the youth, through mirrors, my Big Brothers, Big Sisters, I mean, just in my community in general. Just stepping up for the youth one more time, stepping up to the plate again.
So when it comes to your dare, I've heard that the audience is going to be picking the dare for you to do 1 out of 3 choices. Can you tell us a little bit about what those choices will be?
It's either kissing an animal of some kind, licking somebody's feet, or eating a bug or some weird creature.
Our very own Julia Smatt will be participating in this charitable event that is scheduled to take place at Harbor Nights on June the 25th. Julia Smatt will be asked to let a child from the audience give her a makeover using peanut butter and jelly. If you didn't hear me correctly, that was peanut butter and jelly. What a brave lady. But all for a great cause. If you'd like to sponsor Julia or any other contestant, go to www.bdatix.bm and click on How Much Would You Pay to See Me link. Or you can call the Big Brothers and Sisters headquarters and donate over the phone. The 6th Annual Technology Leadership Forum Internship Program was launched this month, and 6 deserving technology students were accepted into the summer program. This week is the first of 3 training weeks that the interns will undergo in an intensive 12-week summer internship program that combines classroom learning, team projects, and field work at participating companies. This combination of theoretical learning and on-the-job practice is to ensure that the interns acquire a rich experience in the ICT industry. Moreover, participants are encouraged to network and develop relationships in the ICT community during the program, which may then assist them as they eventually search for employment. The TLF was founded 7 years ago as a response to the growing need of qualified Bermudian talent in the information communications technology field. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature has released its latest red list of threatened species, and it includes 2 new entries from Bermuda. The Governor Laffan's fern and the Bermuda shield fern. The red list is seen as the global standard for assessing the extinction rate risk, that is, faced by the world's endangered species. Biodiversity Officer Alison Copeland points out that a number of Bermudian species, such as the skink and cahao, already appear on the red list, but most of Bermuda's endemic plants have never been assessed. It has been decided that this assessment be compiled by the Department of Conservation Services in collaboration with the UK Overseas Territories Programme from the Royal Botanic Gardens SQ. as part of an effort to red list endemic plants which occur in the overseas territories. 9 Bermudian species will undergo assessment over the next year, including the Bermuda cedar, olive wood, and Bermuda palmetto, which already appear on the red list but will be reassessed. Still ahead is Shay with the weather preview.
Hey Selena, thank you. Let's take a look at the Doppler radar. Well, as you can see, not much going on right now, but will that hold out over the weekend while England cries into their glasses? I'll have more coming up later.
The weather radar picture provided courtesy of the Ministry of Transport on Vsb Tv 11.
You can count on us.
Purdue Fresh Value Pack Chicken Drumsticks, only $1.99 per pound. For Juicy Snack Inputted Ripe Mangoes, just $1.59 each. Select varieties of Tide 2X Liquid Laundry Detergent, only $8.99 for a 46-ounce bottle. Crisco Vegetable Oil, just $4.19 for a 32-ounce bottle. Select varieties of Dole Juices, only $5.49 for a 59-ounce carton. Visit our website at www.marketplace.pm for more weekly specials.
You can count on us.
Laugh. Learn. Love. Live. Life on Logic TV is that much better. With high-definition TV like never before and unparalleled picture quality with interactive features like Catch-Up TV and Restart TV, so you can instantly restart, rewind, and pause live TV without a DVR. Logic TV bundles include Internet Plus access, high-definition TV, and home phone, starting at $179 with a free install. LOL. Enjoy life on Logic TV. Contact us for more information.
Now at Big Savings Zone, there's the Kids Zone. See the latest bedroom ideas for tots to teens. There's a large selection of beds, bedding, all kind of furniture designed especially in mind for your child. And see the array of accessories for all ages. Big Savings Zone is the home of Ashley Furniture and Serta Mattresses in Bermuda. And the Kids Zone is only at Big Savings Zone, at the end of Stocks Road, St. David's.
I just downloaded the Layer app for the Bermuda Sun, and it is so cool. You can find so many new videos, and you can watch sports and news and pictures and everything. You have to download it. It's really neat. All you have to do is put your phone over the image, and the image comes to life. You have a full video of everything. It's really, really neat.
Yes, I just downloaded the Layer, and it works pretty good.
I think it's great.
I've never seen anything like it. It was unbelievable.
Yes, I tried the app this morning, and I think it's great.
Welcome back to Vsb TV 11. The Gala Solstice Dinner Concert at Pier 6 tomorrow night will see the Chustick Foundation throwing its support behind the Adult Learning School, the main recipients of the fundraiser. And the co-founder of Chustick, Gavin Smith, hopes people realize what an important inspiration the school has been to adults who want to complete their education after falling at the last hurdle.
What a lot of donors are saying nowadays is that they want to see more collaboration in the community. And when Auntie Donna reached out, it was a great opportunity for us both to kind of bring our skills together and support both worthy causes. For us, the Adult Education School has always been there. I didn't get to attend personally, but a lot of my friends actually did. And for me, it's really about helping people that have kind of had a lot of doors closed in the face. For us with the Chustick Foundation, a lot of our youth program participants actually we share in common with Adult Education School. And like even with this upcoming event with Fire and Ice, one of their main artists is actually an alumni of the Adult Education School. And he's been an incredible artist to work with around Chustick as well, Mr. John Seymour, and he's an incredible pianist, singer, songwriter, and you can see a lot of great things from him in the future. And his pedigree of the alumni of the Adult Education School. I think this is a great opportunity for the alumni of the Adult Education School to come out and support, give back to the school that gave so much to them. And I think for us in the broader community that might not have actually attended or might not necessarily know who we know that went through that program, it's time for us all to kind of come together and support. We can't have institutions like this or like the Chustick Foundation be struggling these hard times, and we need your support, Bermuda. Come out, we need you. Tickets are available.
How much? At ptix.bm. That's online at ptix.bm. Tickets are $125. That gets you the access to the art auction, to the dinner show, and the after party. And all proceeds go towards the adult education school programs and some to the GSIC Foundation.
The Bermuda Hospitals Board has announced the Bank of NT Butterfield & Son Limited has won the first ever corporate blood drive. The drive was launched earlier this year in partnership with the Ministry of Health, Seniors and Environment. The blood drive was designed to increase the Bermuda Blood Donor Center's current donor base. Local businesses and international companies were invited to participate in the first phase, which began in February and ended on June the 14th. During that time period, Butterfield achieved the highest percentage of donations and the most points and was presented with an engraved trophy and certificate. Acting Minister of Health, Seniors and Environment Trevor Mona said, "The Blood Donor Center belongs to each of us, and it is vitally important that we all take responsibility to ensure that our community has a sufficient blood supply." He applauded the companies and organizations that had taken part in this initiative. Now we'll take a look at the daily markets presented by Bias.
Here are your Friday daily markets presented by Bias. North American and European equities traded at new highs on Friday, while oil prices neared 9-month peaks, spurred by violence in Iraq. In the U.S., stocks rose as drug makers rallied on merger activity, and investors speculated economic growth will accelerate. The S&P posted another all-time high, gaining 0.17% to close at 1,962.87 points. The following were the most traded stocks on the Bermuda Stock Exchange today. 41,154 shares of Butterfield Bank traded unchanged at $1.99 per share. 9,000 shares of Summers Limited traded down 3.58% to $13.75, and 2,099 shares of Keytech traded with the price rising 11.76% to $4.75. European stocks were little changed, pairing gains in the final minutes of trading amid an increase in mergers and acquisitions activity. The CAC 40 fell 0.48% to 4,541 points. Most Asian stocks fell as materials and technology companies led equities lower. Australia's ASX 200 index fell 0.89% to 5,419 points. Hong Kong stocks rose as casino shares laid gains and gold producers climbed. Latin American companies declined on Friday. The Ibovespa fell 1.01% to 54,642 points as state-run companies declined after President Dilma Rousseff held her lead in an election poll. Shorter-dated U.S. Treasury notes fell a second day as investors cast doubt on Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen's comments that rising consumer prices should not be seen as a sign of faster inflation. The dollar rose against most major trading partners as Treasury yields climbed on speculation inflation may accelerate faster than Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen projects. And that was a look at your daily markets, brought to you by Bias.
For a healthy snack, inputted red or white seedless grapes, just $3.49 per pound. Great on the barbecue, XL Fresh Country Style Pork Spare Ribs, just $3.79 per pound. Scott White Toilet Tissue, only $1.29 for a single roll. All varieties of Kraft Shredded Cheese, just $3.09 for an 8-ounce bag. Clean up with Bounty Select-A-Size Paper Towel, only $2.19 for one roll. All stores open Monday through Saturday until 10 p.m., Sunday 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. for your shopping convenience.
You can count on us.
If you've been the victim of an uninsured or hit-and-run driver, your medical and other expenses may not be covered by your insurance. The good news is, there is coverage. The Motor Insurers Fund can provide you with compensation to help you through the crisis, whether suffering from physical injury, loss of wages, or extra expense incurred as a result of your injuries. For further information about the Motor Insurers Fund, visit mif.bm or call 505-8555. The Motor Insurers Fund, assurance after the unexpected.
Help build a lasting legacy with the Bermuda Hospital's Charitable Trust. Support our hospital by purchasing a 4x8-inch brick for the Legacy Walkway. Your engraved brick will be predominantly featured outside the new acute care wing. You can customize your brick with a personal message, a tribute, names of family members, or even a special thank you. Call 295-2428 or visit bhct.bm to make arrangements for your legacy brick today.
Looking for a new workout? Need to lose weight? Move more, Bermuda, and dance it off with us at Bermuda Jazzercise with Valentina. You've seen us on Facebook, and your friends have told you you've got to try it. Well, now is the time. Check out our Facebook page, Bermuda Jazzercise with Valentina, or simply drop in at 5:30 any Monday or Tuesday at St. Andrew's Church Hall in Hamilton, across from HSBC Bank on Church Street. Come on down, get healthy, and have fun with us at Bermuda Jazzercise with Valentina.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at our sports report with Earl Baisden.
Bermuda's Commonwealth Games team was selected last evening, with Bermuda Olympic Association releasing the names of the athletes. The 20th Commonwealth Games will be held in Glasgow, Scotland from July 23rd through to August 3rd. 18 athletes will compete for Bermuda in 6 sports. Bermuda will be represented in the sport of athletics by Arantxa King, Cheyenne Smith, Erin Evans, Trey Houston, Tyrone Smith, and Shaquille Deal. Nicole Mitchell and Dominique Mayo will handle the cycling duties. Gymnastics will see Gemma Lightbourne compete, while in squash, Michael Franklin, Robbie Maycock, and Nicholas Kime will take to the court. The swimming will be done by Julian Fletcher and Roy Allen Birch, and we have 4 competitors in the sport of triathlon. They will see Flora Duffy, Tucker Murphy, Tyler Butterfield, and Jonathan Herring all compete. The 29th Denton Hurdle Memorial Awards presentation took place inside the Work Academy Gymnasium last evening. Selah Chuzo from Northlands Primary won the primary school girls category, with honorable mention going to Lakeisha Parsons from Heron Bay Primary and Dunny Watson from Elliott Primary. Josiah Charlotte from West End Primary won the primary school boys division, with honorable mention going to Marcus Scotland from Saltus Grammar School and Nicholas Pilgrim from Warwick Academy. The middle school girls title was shared by 2 young ladies. They included Zakari Famous from Dalwood Middle School and Madeline Moore from Warwick Academy. Messiah Greaves from Bermuda High School received an honorable mention. Sean Tucker from Warwick Academy won the middle school boys division, with honorable mentioning going to Tequilo Burgess from T.N. Tatum Middle School. Tahira Butterfield from Cedar Bridge Academy captured the senior girls trophy, with Gabriella Arnold from Warwick Academy receiving honorable mentioning. Marcus Smith from Saltus Grammar School was the senior school boys trophy winner, with honorable mentioning going to Brandon Souza from Mount St. Agnes Academy. The Bermuda Football Association announced the players and officials comprising of the Bermuda men's under-20 team who will compete in the Caribbean Football Union under-20 World Cup qualifiers. The team will depart Bermuda on Monday, June 23rd, and they have been placed in Group 2 and will play against Antigua and Barbuda, Guadeloupe, and the host country, Dominican Republic. The winners of each group and the best 2 second-place teams will advance to the final round, to be held in Trinidad and Tobago, September 12th through to the 19th. The Bermuda Cricket Board and Chivas Regal announced Sinclair Gibbons from St. George's Cricket Club as the Chivas Sportsman of the Week. Summers Cricket Club bowler Jacoby Robinson injured himself during the first over while attempting to field a ball struck by Gibbons. After receiving treatment, Robinson bowled another 4 overs before he was forced to retire from the field due to pain. Gibbons, as the batsman at the crease, deputizing for the St. George Cricket Club captain, allowed a substitute player to replace Robinson despite the fact that Somerset had not named a reserve player. With Robinson's retirement, the Somerset Cricket Club would have been forced to continue the match with only 10 men. By allowing the substitute player to take the field, Gibbons exhibited superior standard of fair play and showed the true spirit of cricket. Logic Communications and the Bermuda Cricket Board announced the players of the week in both the Premier and the First Division. Making the announcement was Robin Smith from Logic Communications.
On behalf of Logic Communications, we'd like to present Ryan Valberta of Southampton Rangers with the Logic Premier Division Player of the Week. Accepting on his behalf is Randy Rayner. On behalf of Logic Communications, we'd like to present Kaiwan Franks with Logic's First Division Player of the Week.
I'm Earl Baisden reporting for VSB Sports.
Hi, I'm Peter Jovetic, host of Season to Taste. Tune in on Tuesday night during the Vsb Tv 11 News. I'll be here with Chef Chad Mitchell from Red Steakhouse. He's going to be preparing this lovely dish of Chilean sea bass with pineapple and mango salsa. and find out what the Gosling's Wine of the Week is.
Tuesday, during the VSB TV 11 News.
Well, after an extended absence, I'm back and better than ever. Actually, I'm pretty much exactly the same. It just doesn't sound as good. And it's the weekend, so I got my tie off, ready to have some fun. This is your weather. Let's take a look at our weather shots for today. Dennis Whitehead sent this shot in at 3:15 over Hamilton. This is City Hall. You can see blue skies, a couple of clouds in the sky. It was hot and humid, and it's definitely starting to feel a lot like summer in Bermuda. I think I met Mr. Whitehead a couple of days ago and over at Crawl. He was a really nice guy, so thanks, Dennis, for sending this shot in. Our highs and lows for today, as you can see, it was pretty steamy. 83 was our high temperature at 2 p.m. 74 our low temperature, 6 a.m. this morning. Currently, we're looking at 79 degrees. Humidity is 65%. And you can tell that weather is changing a little bit. Winds out of the west-southwest is 17 knots, and the barometric pressure is dropping at 30.02 inches. Rainfall index, well, not much at all for June so far, 0.75 of an inch. We got to get all the way up to about 5 inches, which is our normal total for the month, and I don't think we're going to hit that. Total for the year so far, 24.82 inches, and you can see we've dropped actually below our normal of 24.9. Take a look at our satellite map. Well, fair skies will prevail through the night, but winds will strengthen for a period overnight as this frontal boundary that you see up here approaching from the north will then stall in the area with occasional shower activity on Saturday and Sunday. Tropical moisture increases during the week ahead with a few showers around Monday and Tuesday. So it sounds like perfect weather for staying inside and watching the World Cup and hopefully Portugal not getting knocked out. Gateway cities, in Atlanta, it'll be hot and 91 and partly cloudy in Atlanta. 75 and mostly sunny in Boston. Charlotte, mostly cloudy, 92 degrees. London, sunny, 75. Miami, partly cloudy and 87. New York, partly cloudy and 76. Orlando, where my friend Ed's right now, 94 degrees and mostly cloudy. I don't wish that on anyone. Philadelphia, mostly cloudy and 79. 70 and partly cloudy in Toronto. And Washington, rain is likely at 80 degrees. For tonight, we're looking at a low temperature of around 75 degrees. Increasing clouds overnight. Winds out of the west-southwest at 14 to 18 knots. You see they'll increase to 18 to 22 knots, but they will drop off a little to 12 to 18 later on this night. For tomorrow, high temperature of around 82, mostly cloudy with a few showers. Winds out of the west at 12 to 18 knots, but they will move out of the west-southwest at 8 to 12 knots overnight. For Mariners tonight, there is a small craft warning in effect for later on. Seas inside the reef 1 to 2 feet. Seas outside the reef 3 to 5 feet. And that sea temperature is beautiful, 80 degrees. For Mariners tomorrow, there is a small craft warning right through the morning. Seas inside the reef 1 to 2 feet. Seas outside the reef 3 to 5 feet. High tide 10:27 a.m. and your low tide 10:27 a.m. and your high tide at 4:52 p.m. Let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. On Saturday, we're looking at mostly cloudy, few showers, high of 82. On Sunday, sunny breaks with a few showers, high of 82. Monday, sunny periods, a few showers, high of 83. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a few showers at time, high of 83. And Wednesday, partly cloudy with a few showers, high of 81. And now it's time for our photo winner of the week, and this week's winner is Vicky Talbot with this lovely shot over the Pompano Beach area. This is just a great shot. This is Bermuda as you'd love to see it. Blue skies, blue ocean. You can barely tell where the separation is. This is a day that you want to be either on the water or at the beach. Thank you, Vicky Talbot, for sending in this shot. She's a winner of Dinner for Two. You could be next week's winner, so make sure you send in those shots. I'd like to thank the Bermuda Weather Service for all of their help, and that's it for me. Enjoy the World Cup. Valar Margulis, and I'll see you again real soon.
There's a lot going on this weekend, so take advantage of all the great events that we have to offer. But from all of us at VSB TV 11, we hope you have a wonderful weekend. Good night.
Outfit for Che Barker, provided by Alexander at the English Sports Shop.
VSB TV 11, Bermuda.